Alrighty, yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. DDG94, back with another reaction video. And today, we're finna react to what happened in R&B during 1994. This is about that one channel that always goes through what was happening in the year for a certain genre of music, whether it be hip hop or R&B. Without further ado, let's get right into this. 1994. All I remember was "All I Want for Christmas Is You," and then Aaliyah and R. Kelly dropping. Aaliyah dropping her debut album. R. Kelly dropping arguably one of his best albums. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it.
Something crazy happened to R&B during the 90s. 94 was undoubtedly the pivotal year where everything came together. As the genre began its original shift into a pop realm, new artists were coming to the forefront in a big way. Each was incredibly talented, delivering a refreshingly new take on classic R&B. This arguably set the standard that artists of today proceed to follow. Even the veterans were finding their unique sound amid new talent. Welcome to Major Key Unlimited, what R&B in 1994 looked like. Today, we're looking at the era of 94 with the loudest R&B albums of that time. Who is the most remarkable artist of the time? Make sure to watch.
Also, this is my birth year, so just remember, that's my GOAT year. Just remember, 94 is my GOAT year, so I ain't got 94 in the title of my channel name for a reason. This is my GOAT year, so always keep that in mind too. Yeah.
Till the end to find out. In 1991, Seal made a breakthrough name for himself with the song Crazy off his self-titled debut album. He bounced back 3 years later though with an album of the same title and a song that would change his career. Kiss from a Rose was not only the hot standout single from his follow-up album, but it also was the theme song for Batman Forever and won 3 Grammy Awards in 1996 for Record of the Year, Song of the Year, plus the Best Male Pop Vocal Performance. Other tracks off Seal 2, like Prayer for the Dying and Don't Cry, sealed his fate as a dominant force within soul pop music. The album reached number 15 on the Billboard 200 chart and received 4 platinum statuses. Before Aaliyah became the colossal success that she was, Baby Girl was a teenager with a style described as street but sweet. Her mentor, R. Kelly, helped craft her debut album, Age Ain't Nothing But a Number, an archetypal project of sorts that brought significant
It'll never change
and mixed them with
Age ain't nothing but a number.
While Aaliyah's voice played a dominant role in her success, it was her style, complete with bandanas, baggy jeans, and an exposed navel, that showed the world you could be feminine but still hang with the fellas. The album featured 2 hit singles with the top 10 charting Back and Forth and At Your Best, You Are Love. Both singles were certified gold by the RIAA. R&B had many new Jack Swing era veterans coming through to grow as the subgenre was slowly being put to rest. A pioneer of the subgenre, Teddy Riley, formed Blackstreet, following his
shout out to Teddy Riley though
as a frontman for the trio Guy. The quartet's eponymous debut was filled with soulful rhythms that proved Riley was a chameleon, but also placed him back into the race as SWV, Silk, H-Town, and others.
Hey, it sucked that we ain't gonna get no Blackstreet reunion anytime soon. That nigga Teddy Riley said he want all the smoke with Chauncey, nigga. He said, nah, tell that bitch ass nigga Chauncey pull up, nigga. I want all the smoke. That nigga Teddy Riley, hey, what Chauncey do to you, sir? Sir, calm down.
Bag up, Terry. Put it in reverse, Terry. Put it in reverse. Oh, Lord, Jesus. Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus.
Fight back, nigga. Fight back, nigga. Fight back.
Get up.
That nigga Teddy Riley said he want all the smoke with Chauncey. Goddamn.
Were making groups a hot commodity once again. The album peaked at number 52 on the Billboard 200 chart, By April 1995, it was certified platinum in sales by the RIAA after sales exceeding 1 million copies in the United States. 2 months after In Living Color aired its final episode, Jamie Foxx quickly transformed from a comedic improv actor to R&B crooner. His debut album, Peep This, may have flown under the radar for most, since it took Foxx more than 10 years to be recognized for his singing acting chops. But it was a clear example of how music and film.
Yeah. I recently listened to this album. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Hey. That nigga Jamie was low-key underrated for this album, bro. This is an underrated gem, bro. Hold up. I finally listened to this album for the first time. I said, oh my goodness. It's an underrated gem. I missed this one. But then again, I was only a baby. I was a newborn. I was a newborn when this came out. So I ain't gonna lie, this motherfucker hit though. And then actually finding out that this was the fucking sample to fucking hey, I love you. You my everything. Oh my god. Finding out that that's the sample to this damn song from fucking Sexy Red when she where her voice cracked on the intro. I say, ooh, baby. Say I love you. You my everything. I ain't gonna lie, that song kinda grew on me, bro. That song kinda lit now. That song kinda grew on me, bro.
Can go hand in hand at times.
Fuck what y'all talking about.
Foxx also wrote most of his debut album, showing he can write the script when he's not reading it. The album peaked at number 78 on the Billboard 200 and received mixed to negative reviews.
I have waited for so long.
A group of only 2 women was a unique commodity within R&B outside of
Changing Faces, R.
When
Kelly.
Cassandra Lucas
R.
and
Kelly.
Clarissa Rose hit the scene,
Yeah.
they had everyone buzzing their sexy time tunes. Their
R.
big single
Kelly,
off their debut project was
Proteges.
Shut You Up, penned by
Man.
and featuring R. Kelly, that scored the
So this came out a day before I was born. The day before I was born, this came out. That's crazy. Small world, small world, small world.
When you say teenage, how are we talking? Girls who are teenagers.
The Girls an instant hit at number 3
Under the
on the chart.
night.
They kept it going with some mid-level successes like Fooling Around and Keep It Right There. However, Changing Faces would come back a few years later with their hit single Get Out and astonish everyone with their use of acronyms and spelling. Still, it was a hot song. Changing Faces peaked at 25 on the US Billboard 200. It was a certified gold in sales by RIAA after sales exceeding 500,000 copies in the United States. If you're not particularly aware of Usher's catalog, you may assume
his debut
was
album.
his first single, and My Way was his first album.
No, it's
Not
no.
true. Before that, Young Raymond was being tutored by Puffy and dropped his eponymous debut.
Come on, man. He had to bring that up. He had to bring that.
Everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We already know what Diddy was telling Usher every time. He was trying to get Usher right, but we know what he was telling him though. Every time Usher messed up, this is what Diddy had to tell him.
That was good. So like that tone, that when it wasn't perfect, but it was naked, you know. I'm not saying to do all your joints like that, but when it's real, it don't really matter. I'd rather get the emotion. So y'all gotta get naked, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta get naked. You got where I'm coming from?
That nigga said, y'all gotta get naked. And then we got a party, daddy. We got a party.
I like when you like this, Daddy. Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit. I like that.
He said, we got a party. And you gotta tell Diddy no. You got to tell him no. I did.
Because P. Diddy be wanting the body. And you gotta tell him no.
No, ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
debut album in 1994. While the album received some lukewarm reviews, it wasn't because of Usher's potential. Instead, It was an observation of how the young singer's entrance could have been more solidly defined. Usher debuted at number 167 on the US Billboard 200 chart and sold over 200,000 copies in the US to date. He went on 3 years later to bring us the real Usher, but let us never forget his youthful debut, because had it never happened, then maybe we would never have the superstar Usher of today. Under the careful tutelage of Michael Bivins, Boyz II Men created a sizable buzz with their debut album, Cooley High Harmony. However, their second studio album, 2, marked a changing point for the quartet. The project gave the group a big name, as solid classics like I'll Make Love to You and On Bended Knee propelled Boyz II Men to be the third artist to replace themselves with number singles in almost 30 years. Before them, it was Elvis and the Beatles. While the group achieved a lot, their multi-platinum success from 2 remains a significant milestone in Boyz II Men's history.
But let's be for real though, they best songs hands down. This one right here.
I say goodbye to what we had.
And then obviously they best song. Y'all should already know where I'm going with this. And they best song ever fucking created.
Sandwich. Too much goddamn mayonnaise.
It's another Christmas holiday.
What they put on your sandwich? Too much goddamn mayonnaise.
Let the angels sing, 'cause we're together. We gotta sing, can't let it slip away.
What they put on your sandwich? Too much goddamn mayonnaise. Too much goddamn mayonnaise.
So baby, let it snow.
What they put on your sandwich? Too much goddamn mayonnaise.
Let's snow. They put on your sandwich. What they put on your sandwich?
What they put on your sandwich? Too much goddamn mayonnaise.
Many new acts were brewing in the infamous 90s era of R&B, but living legends were also doing their thing. Anita Baker came through with her studio album in '94, and with it,
shout out to Anita, bro.
Like Body and Soul and Baker's gorgeous rendition of My Funny Valentine.
Shout out to our black queens doing great things.
The album was nominated for many Grammy Awards that following year, including Best R&B Album, but took home the Best Female R&B Vocal Performance Grammy for the track I Apologize. The album also peaked at number 3 on the US Billboard 200.
I just realized, didn't Brandy come out this year? I think Brandy came out this year. What Brandy ended up saying? I want to be down.
And number 1 on the Billboard Top R&B Hip Hop chart.
You're a real one if you get that reference.
Double platinum, giving Baker her 4th platinum selling album. Sista's first and last project flew severely under the radar for many. While the group had tons of talent, they merely got lost in the sauce with everything else happening in that fateful year of R&B. Jodeci's Devontae Swing and Timbaland primarily produced their project, so the beats were rock solid. Still, it didn't move mountains.
Wasn't this Missy Elliott first group, Sisters? This had to be Missy Elliott first group, if I'm not mistaken, right?
But one group member did. Missy Elliott was.
Yeah, I knew it. I know my shit. I know ball, ladies and gentlemen. I know ball. Don't play with me in this R&B shit. I told y'all R&B is my first love. R&B will forever be my first love. I know my shit. I know ball, my nigga.
Solo career, working heavily with Timbaland. Just think, had Missy never arrived with Sister, we may have never met the super duper fly star. Although the album received positive reviews from music critics, the work peaked at 84 on the charts and was eventually shelved due to the first single not having much success. In 1994, after 8 solid projects, Luther Vandross released an album full of cover songs. What made songs so ingenious was that while the R&B legend was singing everyone else's records, he renovated them in such a way that you forgot about the original.
Yeah, this is around the time people could do R&B covers of songs and get away with it. This was back in the days. You can't do that now. But back then in the 90s and the 80s, you could get away with singing somebody's song that came out like a song that came out not even 10 years ago. Song could have came out like 8, 5, 7, 6 years ago, and somebody else, somebody more popular does it and they do it a little better. So now it's they song. Fuck out of here, bro. Y'all cheating the system, bro. But it was working though. It was working for a while, but then I think the copyright laws got a little bit more stricter. Their companies stopped doing that.
Recordings. Songs like Killing Me Softly, Ain't No Stopping Us Now, and Always and Forever were legendarily remixed and set a new bar for anyone who dared try to recover the songs. When Luther Vandross performs a song, you're better off not even bothering to try to one-up him. Just saying. Songs.
Oh, we know. He had to let Whitney Houston know. He said, all right, Whitney, don't fuck around. You fucking with the right one. Because Whitney was singing her ass off. That nigga Luther came in and shut that shit down. He had to remind motherfuckers who the fuck he is. Shout out to RP to Whitney, RP to Luther. It ain't no bad blood. It's just, Luther had to show the bitches what he was working with. You know what I'm saying? He had to show the hoes what he was working with. He was like, hold on now. I got me fucked up.
Told you to stop beating me.
Had to show them what was going on out here in these streets. Luther didn't play around with that. He said, oh, you fucking with the right one today. Got me fucked up. And we go high. Suck his ass off. He had to let motherfuckers know, I don't care how deep your vocal range is, you ain't fucking with me.
Gave Vandross 4 nominations at the 1995 Grammy Awards. The album also peaked at number 5 on the Billboard 200 and 2 at the top R&B hip-hop albums chart, receiving 2 platinum statuses. Jason's lyric film is one of those classic cult flicks that still sits at the top of folks.
We ain't watched that on stream yet. I should have chose this for this month. God damn it, I dropped the ball. I forgot all about this. We ain't watched this one yet. Hey, we gotta watch this at some point. We gotta watch this at some point on Twitch, man. Make sure y'all show up to the Twitch, bro. We definitely gotta watch this on Twitch, bro. This is one of the ones we ain't watched yet, bro. Damn, we could have watched that this month. We could have saw Jada Pinkett get shot. Damn. Oh my God, this nigga in the violence. Where you go stop the violence against? It's National Women's Month, bruh. It's supposed to be violent.
I woke up Chris Breezy. Told you to stop beating me.
We started off light with Wait to Excel, then we went straight to overdrive with What's Love Got to Do? Now we ought to set it off. So now now we ought to set it off next week, bruh. Next week we watch it Set It Off. And you already know what that goes with.
Get up!
Anyways, though.
Favorite movies lists. The soundtrack corralled talent from all corners of hip-hop and R&B music, drawing together artists who were already doing their thing and having them create new songs for the score. Artists like LL Cool J, Tony Tone, Scarface, Brian McKnight, all delivered excellent cuts. However, KC from Jodeci's stellar solo rendition of If You Think You're Lonely Now was perhaps the greatest standout cut that KC could perform, even during Jodeci sets. The album peaked at number 17 on the Billboard 200 and topped the top R&B hip hop albums chart.
That boy KC could sing his ass
When
off,
Brandy
man.
released her self-titled debut album, she was beginning her acting career, co-starring on the sitcom Thea. This album drew a line in the sand for young Brandy Norwood. While she went on to get her own sitcom, Moesha, her debut proved she was on the brink of becoming a full-fledged R&B star, simultaneously combining various elements like pop and hip-hop into her sound. I Wanna Be Down was the humble debut.
What Brandy ended up say? I wanna be down.
All contributed identically to the rise of
wanna be down with you.
Robin Thicke helped write on this album.
You know
as a
that
major
you're so
footnote,
fine.
contributing to a track
I get
called
City
Love
Trends
on My
PTSD
Side.
from that song.
While initial sales were slow,
I ain't gonna lie
it
to
reached
you.
the top 20 of the U.S. Billboard 200 and was certified 4 times platinum by the RIAA, selling over 2 million copies in the United States.
Shout out to Brandy.
It seems strange to mention the Holiday album as a groundbreaking project for 1994, but Mariah Carey's Merry Christmas is an exception to the rule. MC's Christmas album.
December just came and went, bruh. We ain't gotta be reminded of this, bruh. We could have breezed through this one, but now we gotta be reminded it ain't even December yet. She already on thawing. We done already put her back in the igloo and iced her up. Now the shit already on thawing. It's March. What the fuck going on now?
For the love of God! For the love of God! Please! Damn! Damn!
She's starting to unthaw. Don't start her up now.
Album is the best-selling Christmas album of all time, with staggering sales of over 5.3 million copies. Carey was at the height of her superstardom when she released this little collection of singing holiday classics like Silent Night and Joy to the World. The biggest standout is the modern classic Christmas cut, All I Want for Christmas Is You. You still play that one every December, just admit it.
We try not to, brother. We try not to, but you on thawing the ice, bruh.
How many top-selling and totally incredible artists can you pack on one soundtrack with original material? Nearly 20 is the answer. The soundtrack for the film A Low Down Dirty Shame was full of R&B and hip-hop heavyweights who were all collectively popping that year.
I heard this got a good-ass soundtrack, too. Hey, bruh. We gotta start getting into these soundtracks, bruh. Because after listening to Waiting to Exhale soundtrack, I ain't gonna lie, that shit was fire. I can't wait to see what Set It Off talked about, because niggas said Set It Off, its soundtrack was fire too. We gotta go through all these movies that got like fire-ass soundtracks from what I heard.
Artists like Zane, Aaliyah, Silk, Changing Faces, R. Kelly, Tevin Campbell, High Five, Souls of Mischief, UGK, Eric Sermon, and Redman provided original cuts, making for a monster compilation LP.
That shit sound fire. But wait a minute. Ain't this the same year? Ain't this the same year Above the Rim came out? Oh, hell no. We got a battle. We got a battle. We got a battle, ladies and gentlemen. Low Down Dirty Shame versus fucking Above the Rim. I gotta see. I gotta know.
Let's also send respect to the group Nothing Nice, who made their name with the song Down for Whatever, which got its fair share of shine before and after the soundtrack arrived. The soundtrack peaked at 70 on the Billboard 200 chart. It was certified gold in sales by the RIAA after sales exceeding 500,000 copies in the United States. TLC's debut album, ooh, the TLC tip was cute, quirky, and mildly seductive.
I got
but
so
the
much
Atlanta
life
Trio had
for
much more in
you.
store. Their follow-up album, Crazy Sexy Cool, was their most successful as T-Boz, Left Eye, and Chili traded condoms on clothes and big hats for satin pajamas and honest talk about love and lust. Sure, Songs like Creep and Digging on You gave TLC a sturdy
just
rebranding
keep it
and made
on
them
the
more
down low.
sexy than cutesy. However, it took a monster called Waterfalls to tell the
I'll
world just how big
chase in
TLC could become.
waterfalls.
The group made history with Crazy Sexy Cool. It became the best-selling album by a girl group in America.
Damn.
And the second best-selling
Diamond.
album ever by a girl.
I ain't gonna lie. Red Light Special, one of the ones. Shout out to the hoes, man. One time for the hoes, man. One time for the hoes, man. Cause Red Light Special is one of them songs that they get jiggy to. Hold on.
Entertain smooth, yeah, we are some pure players. Yo, bitch on dick, put her on Milwaukee Bears. Entertain smooth, yeah, we are some pure players. Yo, bitch on dick, put her on Milwaukee Bears. Jair, 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 Jair,
Girl group worldwide, while first place goes to the Spice Girl. The album also won a Grammy for R&B Album of the Year, with Creep having a Grammy for the best R&B performance by a duo or group. Mary J. Blige got our attention.
Oh, I
with the
forgot
debut-
about Mary. I forgot about Mary. Nah, Mary probably had, other than R. Kelly, Mary probably had the second best album of this year.
It's the 411, but it was her follow-up project, My Life, that kept us all here to stay. Mary changed her baseball caps and jerseys for hot pants and skirts, branding herself as that R&B chick. With production primarily from Puffy and Chucky Thompson, the project was geared towards moving units. My Life delivered bangers like You Bring Me Joy and Be Happy, but she grabbed the attention of the world with her cover, I'm Going Down. That song not only showed Mary's range, but it gave us all a clue as to the superstar power she possessed. Being the breakthrough album, My Life reached the top 10 on the Billboard 200 chart, peaking at number
I'm not a
7
fan of this
and
song.
debuting at number 1 on the top R&B and hip-hop albums chart. In 1996, the album was nominated for Best R&B Album
I
at the
really
Grammy
want
Awards. The album was also certified triple platinum by the RIAA with 3 million copies sold in the United States. It also won the 1995 Billboard Music Award for Top R&B Album. But what do you think? What was the best R&B album in 19?
So R. Kelly didn't drop no heat this year. I'm confused, bro. When did 12 Play come out, bro? Did 12 Play come out in 93 or 94? I'm confused, bro. Did you skip over it because of, R. Kelly,
When you say teenage, how are we talking? Girls who are teenagers.
Did you skip over it on purpose because of that? If so, I understand, but still though.
I'm telling me no,
That shit go.
but my body's telling me yes.
I'm just saying though. But anyway, so that's just gonna about do it for this one. Hey man, like I said, if I had to rank the best albums of this year, I don't know if R. Kelly 12 Play came out around this time. I'm still confused on that. If it came out in 93 or 94, but if it did in 94,
I'm telling me no,
best album of the fucking year, hands down.
but my body's telling me yes.
And right after him, it'd be Mary. Then after Mary, after Mary, I'm gonna probably go Brandy for 3. And then right after Brandy, I'm gonna put Aaliyah at 4. I never really listened to the Boyz II Men's album. I only listened to their singles. I've never really listened to their album. So I can't really give you a justified, I'm trying to think, was there anybody else in 94? You know what? I'm gonna put Jamie Foxx, because Jamie Foxx had an underrated album for number 5. And the rest, Y'all figure it out, yo. Anyway, so that's just gonna about do it for this one, man. 94 was definitely one of them years. You know, it's my GOAT year. You feel what I'm saying? It's my GOAT year, you know. Gotta play it one time for the one time. Yes, sir. One time for my GOAT year. You know what I'm saying? One time for the GOAT, one time for me. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so that's just gonna about do it for this one. I'll see y'all in the next video. Till then, deuces.